Hi, I'm Susan Evans from susanevans.org, and today we are doing a homeschool mom tag. Ingrid tagged me from the Ingrid Chronicles, and we have 10 interesting questions to answer. Question number 1 is, how many years have you been homeschooling? Well, my oldest is 19, and so I have been homeschooling ever since he was born, because for us, for homeschoolers, they usually start teaching as babies, reading to them, and doing all kinds of educational things with our kids. And so their whole lives we homeschooled all the way through. And number 2, how many children do you homeschool? So my youngest, so last year, I homeschooled 2, so that's a 14-year-old and a 16-year-old, and then I have an 18-year-old and a 19-year-old who are in college. So, what grades do you currently teach, and what grades have you taught? I've taught all of the grades, and before I homeschooled, I was a school teacher, and I've taught all the different grade levels. From elementary all the way up to high school. So, and English was my major, and so I was teaching English literature and creative writing and things like that, especially the 2 years that I was in London, England, as a teacher when I was single. That's what I taught back then. So, and I don't do grade levels with my kids. So whenever they do social things like like Cub Scouts or church functions like youth groups and stuff like that, we do it by age, what a normal kid in the public school system, what age they would be, and that's what I put them into for the social functions. But that's not how we do it. We do it by, we go ahead and learn continuously. So like for math, we just do the next level of math all the way through. And yeah, so it's not a specific grade level of what we do. The kids never knew what grade they were in, and we never did junior high. So we had 6 years of elementary and 6 years of high school. And so we can relax and do Shakespeare and all these other things that most people don't have time to do, because we're continuously learning, and we don't redo things that we have done in the past. Okay, so let's see. Actually, we go in greater depth. Like for high school, we did human anatomy, for example. In elementary, we did human anatomy, and so it's a higher level and it's greater depth. So we do it again, but not like the public school system that just skims the surface on different subjects and then repeats skimming the surface. We don't do those. We don't do that at all. We only go in depth because we do unit studies. So, what is one of your favorite homeschool curriculums? Okay, we are eclectic and we use all kinds of things, and so we do unit studies, and I invent my own unit studies based on the best available things that we collect. And I share all of that, of what we've done, in my unit study treasure vault. I can put that link below. So my unit study treasure vault is basically a full 10 years of homeschooling that we have filmed. So we have filmed all kinds of subjects, all the times in history, time periods, all the different sciences, lots of literature, geography, Bible, every single book of the Bible. We have unit studies, hands-on activities, and things like that. So, what is your least favorite homeschool curriculum? Well, anything that is a textbook is my least favorite. The only exception is for math, and so math is helpful, and also in high school, especially science. I would do a textbook for that, but then I would do it as a unit study also. So each chapter of science, for example, it's like a unit study on that that topic, like the pond unit study, because we were studying the creatures in the water of the pond. Okay, so anyway. So let's see, number 6, do your children socialize? Yes, they socialize. We've done a lot of things over the years for that, but as teenagers, they go out with their friends, they do gaming nights, they do youth group, there's all kinds of things. And then elementary years, we did sports, we did Cub Scouts, we did just all kinds of clubs and activities like chess club and geography club and all kinds of different things, and field trips, and we have families come over for dinner and get-togethers, and there's plenty of those kinds of things. And then the kids also get together with their friends. So like I would have one of the friends of my daughter come over, and we would have a tea party. And so we did socializing like that too. We invented our own events. Sometimes a culmination of a certain unit study, we would do either a birthday party or like a grand finale day. And then we would invite another family over and enjoy showing all the different things that we learned that way. Okay, let's see. How many hours a day do you homeschool? We always homeschooled in the mornings, and so when the kids were young, they would wake up at 7 or 8 in the morning, and then we had lunch around 12, and then we had a period of quiet time when the kids either had a nap or they would read or they would catch up on work. And so then I would fill the morning with wonderful, fabulous, varied activities, some outdoor stuff, some indoor stuff, just a great variety of things. So it's all sorts of different things. But because we did unit studies, we would spend a whole block of time in one subject. And so we would bring that subject to life, and we would just enjoy and have fun with that topic. And we did that in high school too, as you can tell from, let's see, my the psychology series. I can link that below as well. We did that with government, high school government, and I'll put a link to that below also. And we did that with all the different subjects in high school, which is in the Unit Study Treasure Vault, which is where most of our videos are in that membership site. That's where all of our stuff is. And I just have a few things here and there that I put on my in my channel so that you can get to know us as a family over the years that we've been homeschooling. And I also have a whole bunch of things that we have filmed over the years that are not edited yet that I'm still going to be putting into the Unit Study Treasure Vault. So that continues to grow. Let's see. Do you homeschool year-round? I did homeschool year-round when the kids were in elementary. We did 3 months on, 1 month off. And that was perfect for our unit studies for like a time period or one topic in science or something like that. Then when we were in high school, the kids were in high school, we took the summers off because it was a wonderful swath of time. It was very refreshing. We were able to take time off, and so we've done it both ways. And also, if you're talking about how many hours a day do you homeschool and do you homeschool year-round, those two questions I answer in depth in a product that I sell in my e-store at susanevans.org. And you click on e-store, and in the organization section of the store, there is a workshop, an audio workshop called A Schedule That Works. and everyone that has bought it has said to me that it was so helpful to them. And so if you want more information on how we scheduled and organized our day, then you can go purchase that product from my store. Okay, so number 9, what is an easy open and go curriculum for a newbie homeschooler? I don't like that question because you should go ahead and get all the things that you love, okay? Now, I have, in my unit study treasure vault, I explain what we did for the different subjects, what I consider the best curriculum in each topic, in each time period, etc. And that's way too much to cover here, and that's, of course, why you have it there. So boo for open and go curriculum. Put it together yourself because it's the best. You choose the best of what works with your kids, okay? And you can adjust it as time goes on. So, yeah. Okay, and then number 10, what is your favorite part of homeschooling? My favorite part of homeschooling is that we are able to bond as a homeschool family. We have a sense of unity and togetherness between the kids, and because they have had the same classes all the way through, they have the same experiences and knowledge and understanding of life, and we are able to share our walk with God and all those things. And so the depth of their understanding of Scripture, the depth of their understanding of science, the depth of their understanding of history, all of that is so worthwhile. It's like their first steps. You're there as a parent, so the first time that they read, you're there as well. The first time that they understand any concept, it's like a eureka moment over and over and over, and it's beautiful and it's fantastic. It's so worth homeschooling your kids. So I hope this was helpful. That anybody who is a homeschooler, by the way, I tag anyone who homeschools and has a YouTube channel that they want to answer these questions. If you don't have a YouTube channel, you can answer the questions below in the comment section if you want, or not, and ask me any questions that you have, and I can answer them in the comments below. So this was a Homeschool Mom Tag, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'm Susan Evans from susanevans.org. Thanks for watching.